magazine while you wait for me, baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks, I got some trusted shoes. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new. Death comes in threes, wins come in twos, cash comes in ones, throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job, pull up and pop out and pull out. Hat on and hood on, pedal to metal, when I put my foot on, I got to put on, I got a bad one, they wanna keep me, oh that's a good one. Pockets are dense, I think my bread is hard as a crouton, receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m. Check out. Might give her one foul just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess on my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Half the Emirates need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than imagine. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. Nope. They thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between our visitors and the Indianapolis Colts. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
We go! 15 line. 15 line. Get it!
On 1st and 10, Bartholomew. And this is Simpson with a catch. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Second down and inches. Eluding the pressure right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll run with Smith. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, Charlie!
Throwing now is Rodgers. Looking downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. 78 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, That meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
The Chargers take over first
Get ready,
and
get
10
ready, get ready.
at their own 25-yard line.
Ready?
The Charger drive about to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once he threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does him no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Off-play action. Bartholomew. He'll hit Jackson, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
70, Indy.
First down, Los Angeles.
Ready?
Draw play, this is Sproles. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
Go, fight.
Looking to throw on second down. Bartholomew nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long.
Leo. Hey, team 6. Now.
From the gun, Bartholomew. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Incomplete. Both players were there offensively and defensively, but it falls incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They scored a touchdown the last time they had the football, but things going to be a little bit more difficult this time.
Oh, certainly, because where they're starting, the goal isn't even thinking about a touchdown at this point. They're thinking about field position, a couple of first downs in order to give some room for their punter and maybe flip the field position for their defense.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Staying on the ground, this time it's Smith. And now where are they going to mark him here? Well, they say he did get back to the 1-yard line, but that could have easily been 2 points the other way. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's third and 10.
64, weak. 25, check 25, check 25.
On the carry, here's Smith. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. So a little more space to operate now. First and 10 from right around the 12. Now it's Smith running right. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, high 7. Jim. Mike, 52.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
All right, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. Third and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
Bravo!
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. He's got it complete to Clark. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. On 1st down, Best. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Check curls, check curls, check curls. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
Check 53's Mike. Check 53's Mike.
On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. On play action, now Rodgers. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Good yardage there for the Colts, 18 and a first down.
Let's go, 8, read.
It's just me and you.
Hey, Echo, you draw quarter.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Too little, cut. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Go. Fire.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. He'll get it in the hands of Clark. Picked off near the 34. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, right? Because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician.
Let's go, Tay, again. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
Trying to debate whether or not I want to lose this game.
19 yards away as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Cam.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
That's how he scored. I seen it. It's almost like a scene.
And we are tied at 7.
Yeah.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Hey, look, you know it's crazy. TJ Ward got a pick, and I wasn't even playing. I was too busy trying to join the party.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological...
Let's go!
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 39.
Let's go, James
Sanders.
Sanders.
To the 32-yard line.
I'm not fooled by this nigga, man.
The quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to
I knew that's what he
understand
wanted
where
to
you
do.
are in the field. Middle
That's what the young boy wanted to do.
Gonna come in hot, square your body to the quarterback, and be ready to make the
Baby,
catch.
baby.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Sproles. Works his way
That's
inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
It do. It sound nasty
The
as
run
hell.
got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hit him with the double post.
Off the
Good
play
grab.
fake. Bartholomew. That's caught by Jackson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 23 yards on the play. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line.
I'm not fucking with you, Johnny.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
It's nasty. It's a nasty man right there. Thank you. By the way. I said thank you, by the way.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Stewart. And this time he's going backwards. So
That's
after
me.
the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. So 3rd and goal, Stewart. No gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal. This situation in the 4th quarter, you go for it. But here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plan, and we're going to the post-game press
you made me
conference to
forget what I was about to say.
justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in, announcing a firing. There is no way he goes
No, you made me
here.
forget what I was about to say.
Get the field goal. It's the
I said you
first
just made me
half of the
forget what I was
game.
about to say.
You got time to make it up.
That's your fucked up ass shit then.
This will be taken in.
I said you made me forget what I was about to say. Are you serious? This nigga just returned the fucking kick, Johnny.
The 40, past the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That'll go down as a 99-yard kick return. And the Colts are going to jump back in front. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch. And you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, you're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Wow.
I don't know about that. Super
That's
drunk.
weak.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Second and 4. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of
Stay your ass
bounds.
in bounds,
According to the
Peyton
head
Hillis.
linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And this is caught by Jackson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a first down.
See, that's open.
Back to throw. Bartholomew. Again has it complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. Looking to throw. Bartholomew goes underneath for Sproles. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. This quarterback now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. Back to throw.
Damn!
Screen pass to Sproles. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play. So they have the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. And this one complete to Simpson. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. He connected on his first, this from 41. And his kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, 2nd half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
About to be over your dead body. I'll talk to somebody.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Check. 53's mine. Check. 53.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Give him 9 on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
53, Mike. Let's go, defense.
Topper.
Check 3. Check 37.
Ready?
A first down carry for Smith. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Damn. Be mad to come kill y'all.
Let's go now. 30 base. Hey, shoot. Five.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Rodgers.
fucking Merriman. You can't stay with Dallas Clark.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 43. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
On second down, here's Smith. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Third down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Hey, Haywood!
Yep, let's take out. Somebody didn't get their load on.
Get it!
Here's Rodgers to throw.
He shouldn't have fucking
It's Francis.
caught that shit, bro.
He's brought to the ground with another
The
first
fuck,
down
man?
at the
He's giving this
Chargers'
nigga everything.
25-yard line.
Mike 52, Mike 52. Kill.
They'll run on first down. It's Smith. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Let's go! 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie.
Hey, Jose, you want to get that recon all the way in the back?
Mm-hmm.
That zone that I'm not.
Yes.
Shit.
Protein spell. Shoot.
From the shotgun, they run with Smith, and he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points.
I was painting his grill and stuff. No, I didn't. It looked all right.
The Charger drive about to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Two draw porker.
Now it's Sproles. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Come on, set. 60 Pittsburgh.
Watch the slap.
From the gun on 3rd down, Bartholomew And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Indianapolis. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. That's a gain of 4 here in the fourth quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Rodgers. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
But you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got the legs out. Extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
You said what? I wasn't talking about your glasses. I wasn't even talking about your glasses.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Over the middle, complete. That's Francis. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
Damn.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On first down, Best, and he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. They'll keep it on the ground. Best. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've been excellent. 6 for 7. This time it's 3rd and 3. Working from the gun. Rodgers.
Let's go.
And unable to connect. Incomplete.
That's good shit right there.
Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. The Charger drive about to get going. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down. Bartholomew. And Gibbs got it. It'll go as a gain of 11 at a Charger first. This quarterback now 12 of 15 throwing the ball. 80% so far. And it's 1st and 10. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
I should have threw that shit away, bro. Pick your fucking defense, you shitty ass
You
nigga.
certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Off play action. Bartholomew.
Damn.
Traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Well, when I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Set. 18 games.
Push him back. Push him back.
Ready?
They'll run on 1st down. It's Smith, and not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Rodgers going to throw, and he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And that'll make this a 7-point game. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Who got a 50 burger put on their head?
Time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet. Okay, being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just
this nigga gay. That fucking 3-3.
A little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Bless you.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
What the fuck, man?
Get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Bro, this nigga playing gay as hell, bro.
For the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. He's back to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Well, the screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, Bartholomew. Connection made. It's Graham.
Damn.
And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Check 26, check 26. Two-check bomber, two-check bomber.
I'm about to say, if he don't run the ball right here, he's stupid.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way.
This nigga motherfucking wasting clock.
That really would have been close if y'all would have went through the tunnel. Because y'all would have got some niggas in the high ground.
And get what he can.
Nigga Davis got the paws put on him. This gay ass nigga want to chew clock.
Chargers going to use their
Fucking
third
Cam, bro.
timeout.
Bitch ass nigga.
As the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
I'm about to fucking throw this fucking controller, bro. Will I beat the shit out this nigga?
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up. They'll keep it on the ground. Best. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
You said I got it.
Hold on, somebody calling me.
Oh my! I heard it went like niggas just doing at the airport.
About to put his motherfucking Cornish hen on my knee.
My man got a Cornish hand. My man fancy, bro.
Why not? No, come on, dog. Yes, I put it back in the freezer. They not separated, so they don't really get the job done.
Somebody break the ice?
I just throw a diaper at me when the diaper pail is not on the side of the house. She thought it was done as I is. So this nigga, how many times is this nigga gonna execute? Like, seriously. Like, nigga, are you having fun?
Hey, Silence, bro. I know your frustration, bro. That nigga be done.